Never heard of these guys. My first time listening to the Gallo with their album Lucifero from 2016. Kind of like a hellish circle metal with some rock and punk influence. Is it any good? I don't know, but look at them. They look pretty hardcore. Look at these guys. That one guy kind of looks like Manson, which is cool. I like Manson. So let's check it out. Lucifero, track 1. I don't know. It's track 1. Let's listen to it. Pretty strong bass line here. And pretty strong vocals, I guess. Just got like a pretty hefty vibrato there. Alright, let's hear track 2. I want to hear track 2. This is kind of like the intro track, but let's see what the next track sounds like to get a better feel for their overall sound. I was liking the guitar tone they got there. This is way faster, more punk, hardcore sound. That's pretty crazy vocals in the verse when he first came in, like rapid fire. I mean, they kind of remind me a little bit of Maximum the Hormone, but I don't really know Maximum the Hormone that well, so I don't know if that's really a good comparison. Right, that part, it's pretty cool. There was almost kind of like a party music feeling to it, at least on this track. All right, so we've heard track 1, track 2 off Lucifero. And if you're wondering where I find all these bands, I didn't find this band. This band was a request. This album was a request on buymeacoffee.com, which is why we're reacting to it today. I wasn't feeling that first track. I wasn't feeling it. It was like whatever, kind of boring. I was thinking, I hope the rest of their stuff doesn't sound like this, honestly. The second track, it was cool, I thought. It was cool. I'm looking forward to more tracks like that. But I don't think they're doing anything too crazy. Nothing that, like, we never heard before. Like, they're, like, pretty tight, I guess. They're a pretty tight, solid band, but, it depends where they take their other songs. And I suppose these tracks might hit differently if I was watching them. Maybe if I was watching a music video or seeing them live, you know, because of the whole visual aspect of Visual K. But we're listening to the music, and that's the most important part. Just the music, right? For me, at least. The visual aspect, that comes second. What's the music first? So let's see what they're really about. I want to get a better feel for what they are as a band. Let's go to track 3. This is sounding more metal. Okay, that's cool. Hey, I'm liking this. Kind of reminds me of like a Fear Factory song. I'm liking this rhythm though. Now again, with Visual K vocals, it's kind of like a hit or miss thing. You know, if you're into Visual K and Japanese bands, then this is cool, right? But if you're not familiar with it at all, if you're just not really into it, then this could be like where the song falls apart. I think the bassist in this band is really good. I'm noticing he's taking his bass lines to the next level in everything we've heard up until this point. This is a cool chorus too. That they go like melodic here, but like that intro was so heavy. Yeah, that bass, it's got good tone, good bass lines. Again, this could be like the intro for an anime, you know? There's just one intro, verse, chorus, and then done, and you've got the opening for an anime. I like when they get melodic with those notes, but it's not just melodic, it's like J-rock melodic, you know, it's Japanese melodic. See, the groove on this is it's pretty heavy. The guitar squeals really put them more in like a certain kind of genre. It's like a certain mood once you hear those squeals. It's like, oh, it's that kind of metal. Yeah, his vocals are pretty dynamic, I think. He's very emotional with his vocals, but he never goes into like full screams though, like full metal screams. It's more like yelling and like weird crazy stuff. with a lot of singing. Singing and this tight vibrato. I'm guessing the pink-haired guy is the vocalist, right? It reminds me of some like 90s metal that I like. I can't think of specifically who, but it's kind of giving me that feel. Alright, track 4. Sounds like a... Is it major key? Is it a major key song? This has kind of reminded me of some like post-hardcore emo stuff, like this song specifically. Like some of those guitar riffs that we were hearing. I like that they're keeping it in this like hardcore punk drum beat, but he's like singing slowly over this really fast beat. I like that. That's an interesting progression. Like this chord progression. Yeah, it is long, which is kind of characteristic of Japanese alternative bands and rock bands. Oh, it's a quick song. But yeah, that was a very interesting like progression. It just kept going, but it wasn't like... I almost couldn't find the center of the melody. It was weird. But track 5 we're at. So they've had several times now, they've had these kind of lower growling vocals doing some kind of chanting rhythm. But the growling is more kind of like... Right. It's okay. It's not the lowest, most extreme growling I've ever heard, though. It's almost more like an old school death metal kind of growling. Not new school, but old school. I don't think this guy, I don't think he's doing those growls. It's gotta be one of the other guys. That's my hunch. Nice breakdown here. I like that pattern. Yeah, they haven't had too many breakdowns yet, from what we've heard so far. That was pretty tight. It kind of reminded me of like the circus aspect that was described for this band. Now, bands' music that has this kind of circus type aspect, circus theme, for me is very hit or miss, and usually it's a miss, so I'm very apprehensive when someone describes something as circus music. I'm not getting at so much with this band from what we've heard, except for maybe like track 1, and then like little parts in this song too. But this is more like, at least for this part, there's more like a metalcore sound. And I feel like they're really comfortable as a band when they're doing these parts with this hardcore punk beat. It's like, that seems to be where they really find their groove. All right. Track 6. More melodic song. We're hearing some EBO here. We're getting those twangy, very Japanese guitars. Right? As I've said before, in a lot of Japanese rock, they have a very distinct kind of guitar sound. It's like very twangy and like kind of warm. And you hear this guitar sound throughout like all the different subgenres inside of Japanese rock. Also in metal. So now this is, I guess this is their melodic song up until this point. There's something very 90s about it that I kind of like. There's like a 90s feeling to it, but this came out in 2016, I think. He does a lot of these like voice cracking, like falsetto squeal things, like leading into notes or leading into melodies. I mean, for me, this song's okay. It's alright. It's pretty good alternative rock song. And I guess that's the thing, when you listen to a Visual Kei band, it's like, do you want to listen to a metal band or an alternative rock band? A Visual Kei kind of gives you both of these things, for better or for worse. It depends on you and what you're looking for when you're listening to a new band. Again, there's that guitar tone. This part with that EBO gives you those very nostalgic kind of feelings, like the 90s. Again, that bassist, just telling y'all, this bassist. It's like this beat and this chord progression, this bass line, that melody, it's so Japanese, right? You'll never hear a Western band doing something quite like this. It's extremely Japanese. What was going on there when he was fading out? He almost sounded like he was like underwater or something. That was a nice outro for that song. Track 7. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. They faked me out. They got me. Wasn't expecting it at all. That was cool. Alright, this is cool. This rhythm's cool. Again, I'm loving these really fast drum beats. Like, listen to that. That's really fast. Yeah, that's awesome. I love hearing, not just in Visual K, but in a lot of other, like, some pop punk and post-hardcore punk, too. Like, slow melodies and chord progressions over this, like, very, very fast hardcore punk beat. Again, he's doing a lot of just, like, squealing falsetto things with his voice. When he does that, that's he's taken it to the next level of craziness. This is a cool guitar solo. I like the mode he's using. That is a very cool solo. Usually, I don't pay too much mind to guitar solos, but in that instance, I like the mode that he was in. Again, see, he's going really overboard with this, like, this vibrato thing that he does. Again, I think it almost sounds like he's underwater. Really, I'm liking this guitar here too. Playing those notes. Those high notes. It's really nice. Like, this song's a really weird, like, blend of, like, it's like alt rock, hardcore, punk, metal. Yeah, I thought that song was really good. It's one of the best songs we've heard, I think. If they can give me more of that, I'll be happy. I'm coming around to him a little bit more. Let's keep it going. We're only like halfway through the album. You can tell, right? I'm not really into like this kind of thing. This is kind of like, okay. Like they're just trying to be weird. Like this and track 1, it's the kind of thing I'm not, yeah, not really feeling it. Well, they switched it up, so they abandoned that thing, which is good. They switched it up, but it's okay. But I have a feeling they might go back to the thing. They might go back to it after this section. Okay, it seems like it's more into like the punk groove now. They almost have like a dancey kind of thing going on in this song. Well, this tom beat, it's the thing that sticks out to me the most. But then they do this kind of reggae thing, like a swingy reggae thing. Maybe that's where like the circus part comes from. It's very like almost show tunesy. I mean, it's okay to me. I get they're trying to like mix it up and like do stuff that's different, but for me, I don't really care. I'm just like, I'll probably skip this track. I mean, there are a lot of cool things happening rhythmically, and there's like some cool notes happening too, but like, I want to hear more like fast, crazy shit. I want to hear the fastest, crazy shit that they can come up with. Track 9. This is an interesting texture that they have going on for this chorus. So with that beat the bass line and then the guitars doing their thing on top of it. There's a very unique texture. This melodic part though, oh, that's cool. That's different. I like that guitar technique, whatever that was. I'm not even really sure what that was. But whatever that was very unique. I give him props for that. This melodic part though is very kind of like standard J-rock. Like this part too. It's very standard J-rock. And again, this part, this almost reminds me of something like, imagine like the Mars Volta, almost. Something that Mars Volta would do. Or like one of those bands. Those post-hardcore, post-alt-rock bands from like the 2000s. All right. Track 10. That guitar is on the left. It's very interesting. Okay, again, we're getting a little bit of that circus aspect that we heard about in the description of this band on buymecoffee.com. This guitar works cool though. The guitar tone, it's reminding me of so many different things, but I can't put my finger on it. I'd say like late 90s to 2000s, like alternative post-hardcore, but also like alternative Japanese rock. I like that he goes to this palm muting on like some higher strings on the right here. Especially this riff. I have no idea how he's playing that. It sounds cool, but like very weird. Interesting, like marching part here. And getting an interesting blend of these two guitars. From the intro, right? This part. It's very silly, this part. This song, it's kind of like, it's got me split a bunch of different ways, because some parts are like some parts are like a little too silly, and then some parts are like amazing. So it's got me feeling all different ways. Track 11. I don't know, something about a star. I can't read kanji. I mean, I can, just not well. So the previous song, something about like a wheel or a ring or something. And then track 9 is Zanko, I think that's how you say it. I don't know what it means. And then track 8, something about like a sin. Something. Track 7, something about like digging something or like the earth. Track 6 is something about like, I don't know, doll. Word doll is in there. Track 5 is something about like being crazy. Track 4, I have no idea. Track 3, I have no fucking idea. I don't know, dude. Every once in a while they have that spoken word come in too. At first I heard it, I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, but I mean, now that I've grown more accustomed to their sound, it kind of fits. It kind of fits with what they're doing. It works. Sounds like a rock and roll part. Like rock metal. I like the vocal pattern there. He was only on it for a couple seconds, but he had a cool, compelling vocal pattern, a vocal groove there for a while. I like that guitar riff here on the left, paired with this guitar chord on the right. That's cool. That's really cool. That's different, man. And then this bass line, holding it down. That, wow. That's a cool outro. That's why this band keeps surprising me, because I'm going through like moments of like, this is kind of like generic and lame, kind of. I'm going from that to like, oh, this is great. Like this is something I never heard before, or like this is something compelling. So like I'm going back and forth between these things, but like this band has done some really cool stuff though. I mean, honestly, whether like overall you like this or not, they have done some really interesting stuff musically throughout like all these songs, most of these songs. Let's watch a music video for the last track. Music video time. Something about darkness, I think. Like the Demon King, Lucifero. Ooh, girls' butts. Is that some boobs? We've never heard him do that vocal technique until now. That's very interesting. Dare I say, this sounds almost like Deer and Grey influenced this track in particular. I like the guy that looks like Manson. That guy's cool. Oh, the Manson guy is the bassist. I think they're all solid though. The guitarists work well together. The drummer's solid. The vocalist has got his crazy, unique thing going on. Liking that, the bass tone though. The bass tone is great. Oh, there's that like really high-pitched scream that we heard a lot in Deer and Grey, and that we sometimes hear in Visual K. I didn't really get it from the other songs, but I feel like with this one in particular, it's very Deer and Grey. Something very Manson-ish too, about like the video, like the imagery, something like a little later Manson. Not early Manson, but like a little later, like mid Manson. Sorry, everything just crashed right on towards the end of the last song too. So we're gonna bring it back just a little bit here. And let's finish off this video. There's some like interesting things happening too, right? Let's bring it back a little bit. Strippers. Oh, what was the mosaic? What's going on there? I think because it shows her pussy, right? Is that what's happening? Like, that's the limit. That's the limit. That's the Genkai. The Gallo. Let's let their name fade in there. The Gallo. So what y'all think of the Gallo, that album? I like the video. The video was cool. It was cool to see them, like, you know, actually playing. The song was like, okay. So I'm so torn with this album because some songs are just like, okay, kind of like basic, like slightly boring. There's some parts that are boring, some parts that are just kind of standard J-rock, and then there's other parts that like you hear greatness, right? You hear greatness, like there's like some really unique things happening with the bass, the guitar riffs, and even the solos. Like the drums are so solid. Some songs are just like really heavy and impactful, so those parts get me really excited, you know, and I feel like I'm hearing something fresh. And then other songs or other sections of songs are kind of like maybe just getting a little too weird or just like so but for the most part, I think the cool parts outweigh the dull parts. But again, we've been reacting to so many Visual K bands on this channel, so I think of them in comparison to the other Visual K that we've heard. I tend to like more of like the crazy or heavy stuff that we've heard. And these guys do almost like a little bit of everything. They do some melodic stuff, they do some heavy stuff, but they never get like too crazy heavy. It's just like pretty heavy sometimes. But there are a lot of unique influences here. Again, sometimes it's just vanilla, like melodic, but other times there's like some really interesting, like I hear some post-hardcore and like alternative influences in there, like 90s and 2000s kind of influences, both in like a Japanese scene and a Western scene. So there's really like a mix of different things. And yeah, there is like some circusy stuff, which I guess ties into like the satanic theme of the album, which is, for me, it's whatever. It's whatever. Usually I tend to not like circus themes in music, but in here, honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like the circusy stuff, it wasn't as like as dumb as I thought it would be, but it's still like kind of whatever. But I think they're best when it's like the hardcore and the punk and the metal, like straight up, and it's mixing with these like alternative vibes and these cool alternative guitar riffs. And at its worst is when it's like kind of like generic vanilla circus flavored J-rock, J-pop, right? But I think they're cool. I think they're cool. First listening to it, I just felt a little apprehensive, so I needed some time. I think that they won me over eventually, like as the album progressed. They won me over. I think they're cool. They're a good band. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any other requests, send me some coffees on buymeacoffee.com. And I'll see you all on the next one. Peace out. Have a nice day.